Hello children, welcome to Mathematics Content Library for grade 10. Today we are going to revise the chapter Statistics. As you know, statistics is collection, analysis and interpretation of the quantitative data. In 9th standard, we have already studied the data which is ungrouped, and in 10th standard, we are going to study the quantitative data which is in the form of group. So that is statistics with related to the grouped data. Grouped data has the class intervals which has the lower limit and upper limit. The midpoint of the class interval is given by the term class mark. It is denoted by the letter x, and x is given as lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. Next, we'll discuss about the measures of central tendency. There are three types of measures of central tendency. The first one is mean. And we also discussed mean is given by the three formulas. There are three methods to find the mean. The first method is direct method. In direct method, the mean is given by the formula x bar is equal to sigma fx divided by sigma f, where f is the frequency and x is the class mark. Next, second method, assumed mean method. According to this method, mean x bar is given by a plus sigma ft divided by sigma f, where a is the assumed mean and d is the deviation, which is given by the formula d is equal to x minus a. Next, the third method, step deviation method. According to step deviation method, mean is given by the formula x bar is equal to a plus h into sigma fu divided by sigma f, where a is the assumed mean, h is the size of class interval, and u is given by the formula x minus a divided by h. By these three methods, we can find the mean. If the particular method is asked in the exam, we have to follow the particular method. Otherwise, you can choose whatever the method that is convenient to you and you can solve the problem. The next measure of central tendency is given by mode. In 9th standard, for the ungrouped data, we have studied that mode is the value of the ungrouped data which is repeated more number of times. That cannot be applied for the grouped data. For the grouped data, we have this a separate formula to find the mode, which is given by as shown in the PPT. It is given as L plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2 F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H, where L is the lower limit of the modal class, H is size of class interval, F1 is frequency of modal class, F0 is frequency of the class preceding the modal class, that is which comes before the model class. Then F2 is the frequency of the class succeeding the model class, that is the class interval which is after the model class. In this way, we can calculate the mode of given grouped data. The next measure of central tendency is median. As we discussed in the grade 9, median is the midpoint of the ungrouped data, and that number is obtained when all the ungrouped data is arranged in the ascending order. But for the grouped data, it cannot be applied here. So for the grouped data, we follow the different method of finding the median, that is given by L plus n by 2 minus Cf divided by F into H, where L is the lower limit of the median class, n is the number of observations, Cf is the cumulative frequency of the class preceding the median class. That means the cumulative frequency, whatever that is observed or obtained before the median class. Then F is frequency of the median class and H is the size of the class interval. Okay. So assuming the class size is to be equal. By using this formula, we can calculate the median of the grouped data. Next, there is an empirical relation between these three measures of central tendency: mean, median and mode, and it is given by the formula 3 median is equal to mode plus 2 mean. Next, ogive. Ogive is the graphical method of finding the median. So calculating the median from the ogive. How we can calculate the median by graphical method? To find the ogive of a grouped data, there are two ways. One is the less than ogive curve, which is shown here. This is the less than ogive curve, which is shown in the blue color, and one is the greater than ogive, which is shown in the red color. And these two curves, less than ogive and more than ogive, intersect at only one point, and this point gives the median. That point gives the median, and that also gives in which class interval it lies. So in this way, by the graphical method, we can find the median of the particular grouped data, which is represented as ogive. That's all about the revision of the statistics chapter. I hope you have understood and revised all the concepts of the statistics chapter. Thank you.